fucking football. Look at this athleticism. Dog, why isn't there a spring or fall Olympics? That's fucking hilarious. And there's a World Cup, but what about there's a World Cup and a Super Bowl. But what about a World Bowl or a Super Cup? That's fucking hilarious. That is really funny. Yo, there's a World Cup and a Super Bowl. But why isn't there a World Bowl, a World Bowl, and a Super Cup? That shit is fucking hilarious. Dog, that joke is really funny. Maybe one of the most funny jokes of all time. Perhaps the funniest fucking thing anybody's ever said about the World Cup and or the Super Bowl. Hey everybody, there's a World Cup and a Super Bowl. But why not a World Bowl and a Super Cup? Hilarious. That shit is so fucking funny. I don't know why anybody isn't laughing. Yo, dog. There is a World Cup and a Super Bowl. But why isn't there a World Bowl and a Super Cup? That shit is so fucking funny. I think it's maybe one of the funniest anybody's ever said. Even imagine. Dog. Do you all recognize what kind of athleticism that you're witnessing? At this very moment, we have one of the most athletic motherfuckers in the history of humankind. Dog. Do you know how fucking athletic this is? Do you get? It's like it's poetry in motion, baby. This motherfucker's got belly button laying out the ass. Dog. Do you recognize how funny this joke is? There's a World Cup and a Super Bowl. Why isn't there a World Bowl and a Super Cup? Fucking hilarious. And there's a Winter Olympics and a Summer Olympics. Why not a Spring Olympics and a Fall Olympics? This shit is hilarious. Hey, hey. Just let that shit go. Rocking and rolling, baby. I need to sit down. Let this body rest. X keeps stopping. Well, go fuck yourself. I'm telling you right now, if this bitch... Why? Why does it create so much cash? Cash Patel sucks. That's outside my lane. Dog, this is your lane. And it's never been more your lane in the world. Dog, are you understanding how athletic this motherfucker is? At this very moment, you are witnessing excellence. I shit excellence. and I piss amazing. Dog, look at this right now. Right here, right now, right here, right now. I want to summarize this for everyone at home, wherever you are, because home is where the heart is. Chill and chill space. Rabbi rocks, bitches. Look at this athleticism. This motherfucker could have torn an ACL right there, but instead they just shit excellence, baby. Look at this athleticism. Dog. I'm the most athletic motherfucker in the history of athletes. Nobody's been more athletic than I am. Dog. Yo. Dog. 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 We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. We want Mashiach now. Hey. Yo, babies. It's a dick slinging pimp. West Side. What's going on with that bitch? Sucks. It's the worst. Real Life Truman Show. Chill. Chill and chill space. Chill and chill space. Look at this move. Look at this athleticism. Dave the Gunner liked my post. Shout out to Dave the Gunner. Shout out to Rabbi. A reading. New Year's resolution. State of the Nation. Lead 0-0 Man United. No one cares. What about this foreign Yo, baby. Baby, girl. The man for that. Big BA. 5K followers on Sunday. Yo, dog. Will somebody please post something to the fighter and the kid? Fuel. Dog. Look at this athleticism. Sucks. Gearhead's gone wild. Out of his control. Gears got recalled. Talking about Gears B? Slow Joe took it off the out of his hands. Been out of town for a while. Has Joe signed to Thick Boy? Hot do. Guazi John? Beast of a podcaster? Hot new acquisition. Oh, that is fucking hilarious. Brand new acquisition. The hot new Guazi John. Beast of a podcast. Oh my god. The hiccups. Do the thing. Wasn't a house of idolatry. It really was designated as a place of philosophical debate. But Rav would not engage in these philosophical debates. So let's say so. Rav wouldn't engage Ball bearing B. Cogged in the wheel. It was a show gear B. Oh, there's show gear had to be returned to its show gear parents B. Gearhead's gone hashed tiger fact. San Fran drives me nuts. It was a show B. It had to go bag. They had to go back. Yo, dog, I heard you like shows. This one is on the team. Blaming the team. Yeah, Gearhead's gone wild. Was never going to go anywhere. Least of all be online. Oh, but the genius of it all. Girls Gone Wild made people a lot of money. So if you just replace the word girl with another G word like Gearheads, you too will make the same amount, if not more money, B. Replace the G word and instead of girls flashing their sweaty hitties, you have dirty mechanics flash their horgosas and nuts at the camera. Genius. Baba and Ray were salivating at the idea. It amazes me how unoriginal the dude is. Like how he would steal logos and slap thick boy on there. And lame ass Callahan is always telling him how creative he is, and the big dope goes and on of how he is a marketing genius. Two delusional pricks. That's because audio is king, B. I know the answer is he won't listen to anyone anyways. But it's wild these ideas make it out of the ideation phase without anyone telling him how dumb it is. Though now that it's just Chin who is to really tell him what is dumb. Chin loves all of Rappa's ideas and would commit full-blown Korean seppuku if it would elevate Rappa a few spots on the podcast charts. Don't you be Korean Sudoku be? What's that? Blank with kimchi on it? We've seen Ray get visibly frustrated with the state of the studio. At what point is he going to say to Papa, look, Papa, 90% of your revenue is generated by non-car content here, but somehow 90% of your storage locker is dedicated to cars. When are you going to get it together? When we get less than 10K grand views per episode? Never. Dude would fuck Shab if he offered. Correct. Bryant's definitely a bottom. Tage turns fucking each other. Oh fuck. This shit. This shit is so uh, uh, at night they fight each other. Crowder is a literal thing, yet he still got Brian to put on a cow costume on. Put the cow costume on and take the whip. Rumor has it on Tuesdays, Brennan lets him vacuum straw wrappers and nicotine pouches off the floor of his truck. Ray is worse than Baba. Dude has about 50 podcasts he created and bed within 2 weeks. They're both doing everything except learning a profitable skill or getting a real thing. Ray knows he's just waiting it out until his elderly parents die. Unless his dad is one of those types to donate 90% of his money to charity. This was so fun. Two funniest outcomes. Callan's father's last will and testament residuary estate goes to the children of Gandhi's stock. Callan's father creates a trust and appoints Papa as a trustee, thereby. Oh, that shit was funny. What happened to it? B, what happened to it? He just goes. Gearhead's gadooshed. He probably sold it just to get out at the right time. He's a shark. Thought we were gonna find these. Not the vision board, my man. Not on the vision board, my man. Beast of a business shark, B. He is the drifter of all drifters. It's gonna be gonna be truck girl on it. Be into trucks for years. Gotta install a new air freshener. Be beast of a truck girl. Gearhead going wild. Change board of directors going in a different direction. It's all part of the plan, my man. Gearheads. Everything Baba does is a failure, B. Yet he has the confidence of an Ardalness mogul. This is why people dislike him, not because of his mediocre confidence, because of his delusion of grandeur. Is the Gearhead arc over? So this is his actual fan count when Bop is not buying bots. He's gotten into content with his wife. Look for Slow Joe to take Ray's spot on the podcast. Just like Toontown, I bet he pitches entire ideas, a group of successful nobodies who can do work on cars. One of the best sneezes of all time. Without a doubt, son. Look at this athleticism. Look at this sneezing ability. It's unprecedented sneeze ability. That was one of the best sneezes in the history of noses, son. One of the best sneezes in the history of noses. Dog. Do you nose? Do you know noses? This is one of the best sneezes in the history of noses. Do you know noses? What? Best thesis ever. In the history of noses, one of the best. Dog.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm very hairy. Something else you gotta know. Trinity with the. I'm feeling really redacted tonight. That's good. Goonies Lippers does not get a VJ. Listen, okay, Formula One, just because one wrist is not working at the moment doesn't mean I won't fucking squeeze your neck off, dude. What's it called? Policy says answer the fucking question. Listen,
in your mouth,
yeah. I'm not gonna
whatever you want, baby.
give any.
Even inside, it's something you pissing in the Atlantic Ocean. Wow, woman. I love pissing in interesting places. Oceans, lakes, rivers, swimming pools, hot tubs, trees, the bushes, Gatorade bottles,
It's with Valor.
Pyrex containers,
Krista Lee.
everywhere. You are shower drains,
That's
floor drains, grass, fires, on walls. I like to spray out my name by the same note. Your face, in your mouth, wherever you want, baby. Even inside you, it smells like cats out here.
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Fancy beast, bitch, you pissing in the Atlantic Ocean? Wow, woman. I love pissing in interesting places. Oceans, lakes, rivers, swimming pools.
Swimming pools.
Now taken down. That further leads me to believe that the post was a lot of love in the kitchen. 86ing it would be the last thing. Would be the last thing Matt ever want to do. Something tells me that when he said he's going to know who this is if he reads it, maybe he realized it wasn't worth it. And decided a career in the kitchen isn't worth the hassle. Cheers to you, baseball dad. One day on the job, and then no call, no show, no recording.
It smells like cat food out here.
Stay back! Don't come any
So
closer!
fancy beast, bitch, you pissing in the Atlantic Ocean? Wow, woman. I love pissing in interesting places. Oceans, lakes, rivers.
They're gonna be showing all these posts like, dude, you went viral on Chains. No way, bro. Oh, dude. Oh, fucking sick, dude. And they're all gonna start. There's gonna be like a fucking epidemic of baseball dads posting in Chains. Just like, I remember the time he came and he fucking spilled rain on my daughter. And then he said, oh, he acted like it wasn't his fault. He was blamed on me. That's a good word. I saw Sonny Spinelli in Munches Shout out to Sonny Spinelli, Sean, the famous baseball dad. Never met him. Adam, that's not the same Adam, right? Because Adam, he's up to his game, his YouTube game. This one's posted by False Ad 2773. Oh shit. Tim Kennedy, Green Beret, and Army Hype Man are the investigation of line on combat route. And it's like racing too. What does that even do? So the military. Is that against the law? It is against the law. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. What's it called? No, just an old school troll here from Milton Fart. He's the first man. He's on the rec and Tweety's lives. That's our other show. Check that out. Oh yeah. Blue Fart has not been around New Year trip. Yeah. Hasn't? No, I haven't seen Blue Fart forever. Every time when I do have some time to actually go into the lives of Raccoon Tweeties, he's there somehow. I'm like, what's up, Goonie? He's like the one person who goes, what's up, Goonie? And then I go, what's up, BF? Oh, okay. Here's my spectator feel love you guys. Okay. Shout out to you, son. Love you guys. I'm about to bust. Oh, check out. Thank you. Thank you, Sonny and Christian. Check out what Ryan says. Oh wait, jeez.
I'm about to bust.
What's it called? Which one, Ryan? Ryan. And Adam Ray posted their character in the first lines of the video was just him saying he was nice. I'll look that up. Yeah, well, sure, why not? So Jay gave us, thank you, Jay.
Too late again because I'm the number one fan. If we were in prison together, I'd protect you.
Are you doing something wrong? Are you doing something dropping it? So while Gerardo looks it up, if you're not aware, we discovered through watching Adam Ray that a lot of times when he has a punchline, the punchline is just him saying a guy's name, someone's name. Yeah. It'd be like, oh, is that for real? David. That's a terrible example, but he'd be like, I don't know about that, Steve. Let's see that kind of shit. Let's see what's happening over here. Oh, goddamn. Oh, shit, you got it real quick. Stand up against you. What's your name? Are you E.T.? What's going on right now? Yeah. What is your name? Edgar, let's go. And Edgar, you watch the Dr. Phil? Yeah. He's surprised by him. Edgar, you watch? You watch? Yeah, or you want a free fucking hoodie? Either way, I'm not hating on your. No, nobody asked you to come up here, Edgar. Does that guy look? That's me. Does that look familiar? You know who he is. What does he sound? Wait, Edgar. All right, come up here real quick. Members on stage. Edgar, what are you fucking doing? You're a fucking idiot, dude. Everything you're saying is so stupid, Edgar. You know what, Edgar? Come on. I love that comedians act like they hate every interaction with the person in the audience. Like, everything they say is the stupidest thing they've ever heard. Oh my god, really? That's what you think, Edgar? Where do you work? What? A fisherman? Okay, the fuck, my answer when you finish. What? Angry, like, are you married? Oh, you're not married? Of course you're not married. Married a fucking guy. What is that? What do you got? What do you wear? Is that, are you going to support the freaking Hamas? All right, get Let's see. So happy right now. So we'll be right back. Catchphrase. So There's the voice right next to Dr. Phil. So yeah. Episodes every third times on Friday. Episode with Sonny thank you, Paul. Sonny Spinelli says, "Can you give us your best rapping?" Granted, I have not worked on a Rabbi Goodwin impersonation, but if I were to impersonate Rabbi Goodwin, I go, who's fucking? Who's fucking? You're welcome, son. Somebody check in on Stephanie West. Adam Ray's crowd work is
accessible by two other areas. Right? One area in the middle of other areas. And one area has ease of access, one area has more difficult access.
What can we do?
More
Okay,
we're
doing the
area
Timos
is
right now.
given to the one that has ease access. Remember when we were just start up?
Oh, it was the guy that donated, right?
This was the
Tell us
case
about,
when we had a wall
we're talking about the clip? Oh,
savers.
Ryan.
Right?
Ryan Hardy,
Remember
can you
then
tell us
you had
which
the case
clip
where
it
we
is exactly? And I'll
to
go back.
overturn it, and you go to diminish the height
Oh my god, I
of the
closed
wall.
the fucking
Remember
chat.
again, that Hudson that has easier
Can
access
you
to
fix
the
that?
content for
Yeah.
is granted that area.
I'm excited to
So
watch,
Florida is a
Adam
good
Ray
startup.
and more
We
shots.
can't even have an area in between
Let's
two
go back to
Haseros,
Timos a little
both
bit
that
here.
matter.
Yeah.
One has
We still got the. I'm gonna stop. The ball because it's getting dangerously close to. It's at 50-50 now. God damn. All right. Let's see here. Next we got. We already saw that. We already saw that. Doug Boys responded to Brendan threats to come. Danny
Writes it amazing.
Did they really respond to Brendan?
I see
No way.
Hey.
Danny and I wrote you. Just didn't call it.
So as I said,
I feel like it's probably that. I wouldn't put it past them to have like their own MMA channel, especially now that they're being related to the UFC. I barely knew who they were. I remember when they told me that Benjamin Netanyahu went on their podcast, I was shocked.
again, a lot of other
It's just a random guy that does it.
those are the same, essentially. Those are the same. There's no real distinction. Different. Both, quote unquote, have the same access. They're both very important. When both have the same access, what happens? What happens?
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff we read before.
They oscillate each other. Right? Because when both
Looks
have
like
the same
Bob
access,
Ascaro
they
finally admitted to
effectively
being a
oscillate each
based
other.
on the
And when they effectively whenever everyone has the same access, halacha l'maisa,
all right, here we go. Finally.
they didn't
Oh,
have the same
God,
rights.
dude.
The
Their
moment
guy,
you have
the
the
last
same
guy
rights
went out
in
late,
an
dude.
area,
Oh, we need to get some like,
halacha l'maisa, be restricted from each other unless it's what you have to do. You understand? So yeah, I'm sure talks about actually the process.
that would be that. Every time Kevin comes on.
People have a concept.
You know what he is, though? For all his faults, he's not a stomping
You are, yeah, it's more upper type. The anti-hustle actually has been never again. When we spoke about remember, there were people who so we assume that when the mission is said, anything that's above the minor has a top of page out.
misconception is like, oh, we moved here, I moved here because of the mothership or Rogan or stuff like that. I'm not really in that scene anymore. It's so funny, he glossed over Rogan so fast. Hitting off to misconception.
It's
It's
athleticism.
like shop, moved to Austin. Man, this place sucks. There's no heroin. The stuff I like, that's from Bleach My Hair. He's like,
Folks.
get some of them.
Folks.
Like a little bit of LA's on my
Folks.
head. Yeah. He's trying to like,
Look at this athleticism.
He's gonna have spiked frosted tips. That's very gross. For the safety and the tech works in the school. Yeah, like I'm not in that world. That's the question. I can't see your sound. It sounds like it's a safari. It's like seeing lions and jaguars. I like it. That's not let it do it. I like this. I actually don't. I didn't say when he's come back. I said when he's come back to comedy. Oh, wasn't me neither. What the hell? Like, wait, hold on. What happened when I quit today? Did I quit today? Okay, well that makes me like Jeff. Please convince him to keep going. It's like I need someone who's worse than me. I need to look better. I'll be your Italian food. Let's see here. Ronaldo Johnston. Papa missed the food in Austin is ass compared to the food in LA. Let's spell Austin right next time by Ronaldo Johnston. Couldn't even go to the musician's compared. Jim died his death homeless. I feel like he's looking controls Papa but doesn't make obvious. Oh man. Let's see. In Florence and in Rome, Italian food all over LA. You know where I can get good Italian football? LA. And in Austin, if I have to. Oh, really? Yeah. That's the one thing here. Let me back up. Yeah. I haven't had any hot. I don't love Austin. We love a little hot. Give me a little hot. We love Austin there. My number one complaint is the food scene can't touch LA. This is where I'm at. If I Uber Eats, like, I found out I didn't want to say it out loud. That's all good. I'm choosing the quality of life of my kids and my sanity over food. Here in LA. This is stuff he's heard his wife say. He's like regurgitating it. The quality of life kids, stuff like that. It's definitely someone else, yeah. Like quality of life, is that a Bob? That's all good. I'm choosing the quality of life of my kids and my sanity. Sanity, quality of my life. These are words, sanity too. Bob thinks a lot about sanity. You flipped your own drug.
You have an area that's a bump and fuck.
You bleached your hair. You don't have sanity.
So we thought
You have what?
we thought the
There's no sanity that hasn't
and therefore
improved. Look in the
saying
mirror.
is the people that were present to access this area
For my kids and my
people the cluster
sanity
have to
over
access this
food. Here in
see
LA,
that whenever one group has
they can't even
ability
sniff
to
LA.
one group has the ability to
I can't eat barbecue fucking 7 nights a week. Oh no. Oh god. He's not gonna eat food 7 nights a week. He eats it with every fucking meal. Every night. Can't even get cookies. They gotta have that stuff in Austin. Imagine. Text messages.
Look at this athleticism, son.
I mean, I like them both, but you don't like home state. It's California.
That's called effort of the Pesach.
That's right. I walk in, I don't like the smiles. I'm like, they have a bar? Like, no, get fucking seats. I see it, you know what I mean? Yeah. They have overalls. Like the people that work there wear overalls. That's crazy. That's another great thing. Everyone's in overalls. It's like that's just regular t-shirts and shirts. Yeah, they got brown overalls. I mean, like not even like what's it called? Denim. Tie brown. I've yet to do it, but you know, I drink from time to time, and they have a margarita machine. So for someone like myself, that's like a hey, welcome home, Tiger. If they only had Tiger things, I'm never leaving home.
People in the upper story. And you thought the posted about an area, therefore, that the B'nai
Shout out
Aliyah
to you,
used
Devil.
to
Thanks for another
the
10
B'nai Cluster used Shmuel, and
It's
yet
crazy
the
people
Jews say
more
that
than
you
likes,
wanted
dude.
to
What
the
the
B'nai
fuck?
Aliyah, and you were using
Then I'm okay with it.
Shmuel, that B'nai Aliyah kibbutz an access area. Once we
You know what? If you want to do money instead of likes, that's fine.
Which is one thing you know that is incorrect interpretation. Your Pesach literally means that people living on the Pesach. And therefore, when they access that's called access the Pesach lateral usage.
I wonder,
They're
Zach,
going up,
I
they're
mean, I
going
watched
down.
the Diner Driver
That's why
thing
we
the other day. Like, I think it was called Los Caros.
Exactly.
I doubt it's the same thing. I think it's
Couples. What's it?
I found the great video. Can you IG message me or something, Ryan Arjun? I won't dox your
What's it? That's it.
Shema Israel
restaurant that only did towards
Adonai Adonai Adonai.
if you can DM me that video, Mr. Ryan, I don't even think it's controversial to say something like that. I mean, obviously, it's funny Papa saying that he hates living there, but it's like, yeah, right? Austin, obviously, is not going to be better than food than LA. Yeah, like New York's food is better than Austin. Chicago's food is better than Austin. DC's let's chill better. It's going to keep going on. LA is sure, LA has got the best food. No debate here. You know why? Because the weather makes for good food. And then the violence makes you have a little more extra. Right, you're going to be hungry if you're scared for your life.
Far away.
Yeah. I mean, I could die at any moment. We go to a shitty fucking taco joint. It's the best food I've ever had. Yeah, and I always got, like, I'm ready. If I have to pop off like if the guys that tries to make or mask or some bullshit. I'm like, well, I bet you I won't have to wear that. Anytime somebody tells me anything, I go, oh, I bet you I won't have to do that.
But what is that?
Ariel really gave props to Shop.
But if the
Oh, wow, dude. What the fuck?
Even if it's above 10 fucking, it's like the culture.
Donald Trump is pulling all the stops, so let me stop looking at the Epstein files.
If you want to say wrong to the
He's like, he's calling me, I need you to give a shout out today. I know you're the you're the wartime general of PFJ. Things are bloody out here.
tell them I'm the fucker.
But I just guarantee you that all so far that West Virginia's better.
Meaning not only does it belong to the Metazas,
Let's
but
see
it also
here.
belongs to the concert.
I'm not gonna crazy and say that the
And
barbecue.
therefore, halal.
Jury's out. I'll say that. I don't know what the barbecue's like in Austin. I mean, the barbecue is fine in California.
My look concert.
Oh yeah.
What doesn't mean that it's
That's right.
a low test
Yeah, I like Gus's.
Let's
see here.
After
That's
concert,
I just put my Instagram handle in the chat.
how often I might say again,
Bro,
both
everyone's
therefore have
because I know
and
there's
therefore
a
it is.
problem.
So it's almost like we do not
That's why
remember
you
again.
your
We
fucking
were trying
message
to bring the
telling
push this
me
morning, take a
Nashville's
step
got
back.
good food.
We
And
focused
some good
the
barbecue in
entirety of
Nashville.
today's sound. We focused on the
This is turning into the Net Yacht podcast where we just talk about food and stuff.
If you have an area that borders two countries, one country utilizes the area to lowering one area, one country growing.
But
Who is
no, what it is it's literally like Bob would be the best barbecue ever.
That said,
But that's all the shit.
also same thing. Neither is considered to have
Yeah, Carolina, I heard was good
again,
too.
it is coming, it is limited to the area.
I'm
If you
telling
don't
you,
come
like,
in the area from what?
I have my doubts in the house. We'll see. I'll go there someday.
When one is retail, one is still
All right, it's called the Papa John Teabag.
or
Yes,
yes,
it's off on
you try to bring this thing with you. Well,
Oh, yeah,
didn't work out.
yeah.
Now, simplification. Korea carbon mahasala. So we say edge of the thing. Korea is the edge of the thing. When you learn
You was at this moment.
you go like a lick. Thank you. And thank you, brother. Thank you. And thank you, brother.
Again, it just makes the clip where he's all mad saying he's going to destroy him even funnier. It's like he called you a pussy and a bitch to your face. Brandon, I would have absolutely walked away as well. But you're not 6'8", yeah, but I'm not shot, and I don't have a clip of me saying I'm going to beat up Nate Diaz. Oh yeah, come in here, I guarantee you're going to leave unscathed. You are a bitch. If Bappa and Nate Diaz were like, going for their jerseys coming out, and Nate wanted the number 66, he would walk away with a jersey that had a number 30 times 33 twice. I fucked that up. Formula One pickle. Jesus Christ. I think I'll still catch you streaks.
Sometimes you might think that it has this new blood, and they are real. But it means certain people who believe the story.
Gerardo's how you spell it. That's like the game.
It has this literally
That's so funny.
under the
That's not me. Score Lord Jesus.
So again, therefore, I two groups. People live in the culture, people quote unquote live in the Americas. It's a very simple cloud. Top of the bed, top of the top of the rock, that are more than 10 fucking high. Those are considered to be the domains of the Americas. Anything above that.
What is it?
The low 10 fucking is the domain ultimately again of the so the Gemara says peanuts sell it. So I understand how you can have the top of the pit, the top of a rock that's more than 10 fucking miles. You have a rock that's tall, like this rock that's tall, more than but bar might be killing me. So I will say, what is the case of bar? What is the case of bar? Okay, I know this the moment. Peanut sell it. The hobby is named Tessa.
because
שאל גבוה,
my space from down,
גבוה
it
שבל
still
המים.
counts.
Like,
So if you
I
start
can
off
I
with it
see
the
the case
next
of the
5 or 10
rock,
minutes,
right? If you have a rock
means you're not
that's
sleeping,
more than 10
start up,
fucking
that's fine.
so we'll say, so why is
Because
that
for me,
considered to
it's
be
been 5 hours and 15 minutes
Because we'll say that
and then I
SS
was still up, I
to
was still
utilize
there,
it
but
was
then
called Tesla.
things just rug on
Lateral
me, and then that's why I
I
made the
can
blood rise.
probably
It's
no
not fair,
problem.
I think.
But I don't understand the case of the bar. Now, what's problematic with the bar? Look at Rashi. Rashi says, I love bars. So the Nalir Himeno,
I told you. I told you.
Remember again, what part of the pit is usually the usual part of the pit? Right? It's the hole. So therefore, when we say even for the name of Pesach, how are you utilizing the pit? You're lowering something into it. So I'm going to say, so the Gemara, this is what the Gemara saying over here is like this. The Mishnah is grouping a rock and the pit together and saying if the rock is more than 10 fucking high, it's the Rishus of the Nirpesach. If the embankment of the pit is more than 10 fucking high, it belongs to the Nirpesach. But why? The rock I understand, because the usage of the rock ultimately again is the top of the rock.
In the last 17 hours, the same.
What's used in the pit is the cavity. The cavity of the pit is what's used. So that's supposed to say the only way the name of passage is used, the cavity of the pit is out. You lowering something down. Rashi says over here. Afilu me'eret shayim kashiso golos lamida lo lechases hashisho Senior Kolu Lamalo, Ella Impim, Dirty, Lily Lamalo, this appears to be a shura. Because watch this, we'll say, if you have a pit, and the bank is more than 10 fucking high. So the Venemer pass says, how do they use the pit? How? Lord, right? Ushosho. The Bnei Chatzar, how do they use the pit? The assumption is that they have like a bucket or something and have to throw it over the embankment in order to get it into the cavity. So this is a case of Echad Bizrika, and yet what does the Mishnah say? The award use of the
Anyway, you gotta look up to the space once again. Coming back, I see
one
welcome, trying to keep trying to accept your mind and what's going on. So Rabbi, welcome to this space. Please yourself away.
100%. Thank you so much for the opportunity to be here. I've done my best to follow everyone in the space. I'd appreciate a follow back. I follow back everybody. If you are looking for a job, whether in Web3 or not in Web3, and you want a free advisor, I will help you. If you don't have a resume, send me a DM. I'll give you a breakdown of what you need in your resume. Essentially, it's your contact information, your employment history, the type of job that you want, and your education history. We'll put that into ChatGPT or Grok, and we'll get the best resume possible for you. I'll show you where you can upload it and also what recruiters we can contact on your behalf in order for you to get a job. I want you to have a job if you don't already have one and you want one. Additionally, if you're looking to just want to make sure that you're successful as possible. There are no catches. I've helped 50 people in the last 2 months get jobs, increase their social media network. And so if this is of interest to you, send me a DM, send me a follow. I'll be happy to help you. All right, with that being said, I'm Rabbi Rothschild. If you don't know who I am, you will. I stream my life 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year for world peace. I've been doing so for more than 4 years. My streams go back to the pandemic. We've seen the death of a queen, the birth of AI, the coronation of a king, and everything in between. This is a real life Truman Show, a real life Big Brother. This is a timeline and a time capsule of human achievement. In the 1990s, Bill Gates coined the phrase content is king, and I'm making it true today. I'm king of the internet. This is the biggest event in global history, and here's why. In 2018, The Economist magazine stated that data had overtaken petroleum as Earth's number one resource. And I have more data archived on the internet than any person ever, which is making me very influential. I'm going viral, and when I do, I want to make you, your friends, your family, all financially independent if you're not already. I want to ensure that you have generational wealth if you don't already, and I want you to be able to start charities and philanthropic organizations of your own. I'm unlike any influencer you're ever going to meet. I'm not live on one YouTube stream, two YouTube streams. I'm live on over 20 simultaneous YouTube streams, 24 hours a day. You can view my life in 360 degrees. I even have a ceiling camera. You can even go to my timeline right now and see me live on X shilling to you. No one else is going to give you that opportunity. If you want to view my YouTube links, they're available in my profile. Additionally, you'll find them in my pinned post. You'll also find in my pinned post a link to my link tree. I dare you to look at my link tree. Nobody dares you to look at their link tree, but I do, because I have more social media than any person ever. I have more content than any person ever. You'll also find the link to my Discord, discord.me/Rabbi. We have over 2,700 people in the community and continue to grow each day. In addition to making you all extremely wealthy and wanting to promote world peace, I want to help end world hunger through the use of technology such as agricultural drones, floating greenhouses, saltwater greenhouses, hydroponics, vertical farming, cloud seeding. I want to help end world thirst. I'm sponsored by a cryptocurrency that's worth about $100 million, and one of the things that we do is we build wells and water towers in developing nations for the benefit of the less fortunate. Additionally, I'm an advocate for the Lifestyle program, and most importantly, desalination technology will repump Earth's seawater onto land to make it drinkable. If you are a reply guy, if you're a Web3 marketer, if you're a raider or a shiller, and you want a free mentor, coach, and friend, send me a follow. I will follow you back. Send me a DM. I will respond. I want you all to know that I'm here to support you both personally and professionally. I'm here to be a positive. I want to give people hope. And with that, I sincerely appreciate the opportunity to share. Welcome. What up, Sultan? I'll be with you in a second.
Yo, Jim, you guys. How you guys doing?
Excellent. I'll be there. Just 1 second, Sultan. Just one moment.
That water is filled with fruit. And there's the name of Pesach. This is the Pesach lateral usage for the structure. I understand. Don't run into the
100%, man. Not only have I been live streaming my life on YouTube for more than 4 years, but I'm closing in on 1 year of 24/7 X spaces. And not just normal X spaces that are audio, but video X spaces. I will achieve 1 year of complete 24/7 X spaces on February 14th. So I like that I am in good company because I know you guys work hard on your communities. I certainly don't get as many people in my space as you guys do. So the feelings are mutually are mutual. That I have a high amount of respect for what your community is and the types of spaces that you host.
Great. That's covered. We haven't gotten to this yet, but I'm going to will. What's about research? Right? Ultimately, next week is good. But also with Alto, and I love the mice again. We cannot go ahead and move on Shabbos. Therefore, this says that we award the pick to the Hazard. That's because for the Hazard, this is the pick is the Hazard. Laterally, we're not concerned. We're not concerned that it's going to turn into why not? Think about it. Therefore, for the Hazard, it's the Pata. For the Chutz, it's the Riva. And everyone agrees. They will say any tribe, one domain, has what we're called Pata or lateral.
Oh, I sincerely appreciate the opportunity. Please understand, everybody knows my PFP, so I can't give this up at this time. But if there's a Discord or some kind of Telegram community that you have, I'd be happy to join.
Hashma. Another keys. We'll say again, laser focus over here. Who is right, rather small? That's what we're trying to figure out.
Yes, I understand.
So I'll be there just a second.
You can prove to people. Some people live in the culture. People will live in their idea. So we'll say what happens. What happens? I'm not going to yeah, I'm sorry, yes. Yeah.
Well, I'll certainly think about it, and 100%. Anything that I can do to help you within reason, I'll be happy to. I definitely recognize your profile pictures of the community that I'm currently in with you all, and I see them all over. So it certainly would be a nice community to join. But as I previously said, everybody knows my PFD. I stand up. That's one of the reasons why I have the profile picture that I do, because nobody else has it. I want people to know exactly what I do when they look at it, but perhaps in the future. So don't count me out just for now. Just for now, though. Perhaps I may have to consider at least pausing that decision. But you never know. In the future, I might pick it up.
Yes, because if you're all like this much,
I would have said.
Oh, 100%. I have over 2,000 X accounts that I manually created, and I have one right now that has been going for like 330 days, 24/7 on X Spaces. If you ever want to check that one out. Easiest way to do it is just type Rabbi in the search of the spaces, but it's Karaoke King 0000. If you're wondering, why is it that, and why isn't it something just simple like Rabbi ROTHSCHILD? Oh, I've got that one too. I have over 2,000 different accounts, and when you're creating them, you run out of names. So I have just chosen different names, but yes, I do have quite a few different. I do have quite a few different accounts. So yes, this is not my only one. This is the one that I've been using most recently. But yeah, 2,000 of them there. That's a lot to keep track of.
Some will live in the cluster, some will live in the area. What happens? Shishakul we'll say they did not make the journey. What's the locals? Anchi Chutz Stanshim Bashar Takman. We'll define it in English models, translate the word. So the members of the cluster, they get to use the lower tempo.
Excellent. I'm looking at your profile right now. I'm thrilled that you have a link tree. That's phenomenal. And it looks pretty robust. If I may ask, I see that you have a website, great, and an X, and the Rebel Series NFT. Now, some questions that I may have, and we can discuss this online as well, but you have NFTs, right? You have pictures, correct? Okay, so my question is this. Do you have an Instagram Do you have a Pinterest? Do you have an Imager? Do you have a Flickr? These are all picture sites where you can showcase your art.
So let's say the wall. Let's say the wall of the apartment.
No,
So
we
you
do not.
immerse into the
Rabbi
picture.
ROTHSCHILD.
The people of the country have music of
Let's quoting
bottom talking about the wall. Talking about the wall.
just
That's the banana culture.
a lot of platforms.
But however, the banana aliyah get the upper
Branch
center.
out
Actually, that's Sarah Al-Yomin.
the message gets
Shen
diluted.
Shenin
It's messy or
Mikakos
does not
Naliyah.
or
Anshei Aliyah Mishkan Tzvukah Aliyah.
I certainly understand that. Keep in mind that at least with those four, they're going to help you to dominate Google Images. So, and I understand not wanting to get watered down. I get that. But keep in mind, that's going to make it pretty easy for someone to impersonate you. Right now, they could just take your username and make an Instagram account with it, and perhaps start to scam people. And it's best. I mean, I just think it's great what you've got. And when you already have a successful project, why not ensure that you have your brand across all of the different platforms so that no one can impersonate you, that you have essentially uh, locked in your username in a unified manner. I mean, these are certainly things we can talk about offline, but if I were you, especially if you have art, I'd want the world to see it. And you may say, well, we don't have time to check 30 different social media platforms. You just have all the notifications emailed to you. And then if anybody has any questions or sent you a DM or a follow or anything else, then you're going to get push information to you, not necessarily pull information. And it makes your life a lot easier.
281. 281. You will say you can see over there the picture of the bottom plank is Lamata Me'asara. Right? Lamata Me'asara. Right? Ultimately, again, the upper plank is Lamala Me'asara. So we'll say so again. If it's Lamata Me'asara, then halacha l'mais again. It belongs ultimately to the Bnei Chazar. Lamala Me'asara, it belongs to the Bnei Aliyah. So what's now the interesting case is, what about baby? Was it baby? You can see over here is what? Here's the situation.
100%. People don't realize this, but X is only the 16th most used social media platform in the world. So there are 15 more social media platforms out there that many projects don't realize they should be utilizing. Perhaps X is in the top 3 or so when it comes to cryptocurrency, but keep in mind, YouTube is the number 2 website in the world. And this isn't just for your project, but anybody out there, if you have a brand, you want to make sure you have a YouTube channel, and you want to make sure that you get your name locked up so that no one's going to be able to impersonate you either now or in the future. And then for a project like that has NFTs, video content 26, and something like a project like this, you take 10 of your NFTs, put them into Grok, have Grok quickly generate a beautiful video for you, and then all of a sudden you're going to start to populate the Instagram reels, the YouTube shorts, and the TikTok algorithm. These are just, just not even just for this project, but anyone out there. If you aren't currently on all the different social media, maybe make 2026 your year to do that so that you're able to increase your network as much as possible, because we all know your network is your net worth.
Are considered to have lateral usage, that's what it's Pesach. The upper, the Bnei Aliyah are used to social, and therefore we'll say obviously it's a word for the concert. The Zeva Pesach, the upper, right, the Bnei Aliyah are considered to use it to excuse me, to Pesach, lateral usage, and therefore it's shared, whereas the country uses it to Yuka, and therefore it's
ponder on
We thought we had a violence. We thought that this was the case. Ultimately, I'm going to pass on the social, the Ahmadiyya, which we would like to say was
Rabbi ROTHSCHILD
the
will
wall,
be one
and
of
it's a
us
maximum
at
of
some
90
point. I will put it out
Because I will say, again, if it's a thing that's talking about the
Please
ground,
work with
then
me
it's
and
considered
support
level
me
usage for the first
Rabbi
for the
ROTHSCHILD
idea.
because I know
Whoever is not only usage, whoever has not used
back
it,
at what
is
we do.
considered to be to have the primary usage, and therefore
From
is
what I
awarded that
hear,
area. Muhammad
say
days,
he kind of
Hashma.
aligns with what
It's
we're
very
trying to do.
interesting.
So,
Very interesting. Tegus
thank
Gross.
you very much.
Azu Lamala Nizu.
Sultan, can you hear me?
You have two good strikes.
Alright, thank you so much. The artist.
Sultan, can you hear me?
The artist looking to partner with Great Minds so that
Sultan,
we can move forward.
can you hear me?
That being said, thank you so much, Rabbi. Thank you so much, the artist. Moving on.
Yeah.
Guys, I'd love to introduce
Excellent, my man. How'd you find out about me, Sultan? I'm on my friend. How are you?
I saw you should have on X today and I joined you. I just got from there.
Phenomenal.
I was the one who sent you a DM on X, I said, how do you think I can, make use of my X to head? Yeah, definitely I've been penning on meme coins and all that, but, I've been looking into connections with various meme coin devs, blah, blah, blah. I've worked with some of them. I have my proof of works and all that, but I just need a proper branding.
Yeah, you do.
Because
Yeah,
this
you
training
do.
season, I'm looking to make into 6 figures.
Absolutely. Well, we can help you do that. Okay, I see. All right. So I sent you the message for a link tree, right? You know what link tree is?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely.
Did you create your link tree yet?
No, I've not done that. I'll do that in a minute.
Okay, so you're gonna create your link tree. Then you're gonna connect all your social media to it, and you're gonna create all the social media in the list that I gave you that you don't have. Now, Sultan of Africa, I know that you're gonna say, well, do I really need all this social media? And the answer to this is yes, and here's why. It's a 5-pillar strategy. The first pillar is that this gives you 30 different social media platforms on which to promote your clients. The third is it opens up 30 new communication channels for you to be able to get new clients. The fourth is that it's going to allow you to dominate social media, dominate search engines, and dominate AI. And the fifth reason is it's going to allow you to be able to be difficult to be impersonated. Does this make sense?
Yeah, it does actually.
Yes, it does. And so you were saying like, hey, I want to increase my network and I want to work on my branding. I'll help you with all of that. But the first thing you need to do is create all the accounts. Once you create all the accounts, you're going to have all of the notifications sent to your email. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put quality content on your different social media. Short AI videos don't have to have you in them, but there just be someone who says, hi, I'm Sultan of Africa, and I am a Web3 marketer. I would love to help you promote a project. DM me. I'd love to connect with you. Something really short and simple. That's going to help you to dominate YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels and the TikTok algorithm and some other places as well. Then what we're going to do, we're going to teach you how to best market your brand, your profile picture, the description of yourself, any titles that you use, and hashtags. We're going to have you join different X communities, different Discord communities, different Telegram communities. I sent you a list of how to get a job. So if you don't have a resume, you can create one. your resume to the different job searching websites. Also, I sent you a list of recruiters. You want to do that as well. And then what you're going to want to do is work on your pitch, and I'll help you with that. It's basically going to be this. Instead of you going into a space saying GM to the host, GM to the co-host, GM to the speakers, GM to the audience, I'm Sultan of Africa, I'm new, I don't know what to do, I'm working on my brand, if you have a job, send me a job, I need a job. Which, if you're doing, that's great, at least you're trying, but you're going to be able to come in and say, GM, everyone, I'm Sultan of Africa, and I am a Web3 marketer. I would love to promote your project on my 30 different social media platforms. What this is going to do for you is going to help you to rank higher on search engines. You're going to be highlighted on social media, and it's going to help you to train AI about positive qualities on your project. Additionally, it's going to mean you're going to get more DMs, you're going to get more NFT purchases, more crypto purchases, and more impact on your project. If this sounds attractive to you, send me a DM. I'd love to work with you. That's what you want to be able to say, right, Sultan of Africa? Exactly. Okay, well then I can help you to do it. I can help you to do all that. And then what we'll do is we'll write this down for you so you don't have to have any of it memorized. And then when people send you a message, I have a menu that you can give them. So basically for $5, you will promote their project on 5 of your different social media accounts. That's not hard. That just means you take that content and upload it to your account 5 different times. It's $5. You'll do 10 of them for $10. Or for $20, you'll do it on all your social media. If you do 3 or 4 of those a week, it's extra $100 or so that you're going to have in your pocket, on top of the gigs that you're going to be getting on Fiverr and Upwork, and perhaps a full-time job that you may be get through Indeed, ZipRecruiter, Jobber, or any of the other websites that I sent you. So you should feel very positive. This is an excellent strategy that I've helped 50 people in the last few months be able to use to change their lives, and it's going to change your life. And most importantly, it's free. Don't pay for anything. You're never going to have to pay for anything that I tell you. So I want to make it very clear. There's no catch. I'm not going to ask for money. I don't want your money. I want you to keep your money. In fact, in the future, I want to give you money. But for right now, I want you to ensure that you're aware that if you go to one of these websites and they say, hey, buy our premium version, don't buy premium. Everything I sent you can be done for free, okay?
All right. I'll take research about that. Right now, right?
Excellent.
So I really appreciate that, man. Glad.
Absolutely. One other thing before you go, I'm going to send you a website of where you can find all of my YouTube channels, because as I've previously told you, I have a lot of YouTube channels. So go to your Twitter account right now in the DMs, and I sent you a YouTube link. I want you to go to that YouTube link, and I want you to count how many live streams you currently see of mine.
Okay.
Take a look at
Wow.
Wow is right.
Once again, someone's like, piece over here is no.
4,
There's
5, 6. You what the fuck, man?
That's right. And guess what? Sultan of Africa. I've not been doing this for 1 year, not 2 years, not 3 years, but more than 4 years. Do you recognize how much data that is that I've archived to the internet? It's a timeline and a time capsule of human achievement. And when I go viral, this is going to be a very big deal. You recognize that, right?
That's right.
Absolutely, 100%. So you're rocking with the best, my friend. You know what to do. If you have questions, you can always DM me. You can always come in here, and if I'm awake, I will help you. We'll strategize. We'll work on anything you need, okay?
All right, bro. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. Take care, and connect with me if you have any questions, okay?
All right.
Peace, big dog.
It goes without saying that what? Look at Rashi just a moment. Lomi boy, Rashi says, Kilomar Bechi Tema Hoyal Ubiso Kasara Kaminon, the Tema Mishum de Ein Uzul Shos below Zoo. Below Lashmut, and below Zabuzuk, and also the Zabush to this. So Mar says, all right, let me just begin tomorrow. Lomi boy, also the Kakona below, also the Al Yorda Siri, the Cheba. If they go, you're the Hadadi Kaimin, Asuna Hadadi. Ela Filo Asula Al Yona, below Asula Takona. So what's this to this? So you go, actually, I'm sorry, look at the next Rashi. Lomi by Kamar, Lomi by Asula Takona, Asala Yona. The Ikalo Ukumi, Kaima Disur, Mishum Kashmish Hashava, the Hasmuho thing, the Meshach HaKol Sabusok Dalu Tvokim. The Mukmino Lekamon, the Gobo Nami, the Gabi, and the Go Asara. Ela Afilu, the Habi Lazeb Shushu, the Zeb Mitzvah Yudovishul.
Man Lehman's right. Don't leave the like with unscathed. Yeah. Scathe that. How's off, man? Just get that bitch with
Without saying,
we got a log. Oh shit! Warning, longer redacted. With chin. With chin. The fuck? Yeah, I used to do content. And now there's nothing. We hated those cookies. But I missed them so much. Yeah, it's just, I think what I didn't like about it is, I mean, we just talked about food for 5 to 10 minutes right now, right? We're food guys. We like food. We're numbers guys. We talk about food all the time. Right? And when Chin was cooking the food, looked horrible. He made bad food, but it was funny. But the vibes. The vibes were delicious. Your shadow band home can't find
Yeah, probably.
I don't really go on Instagram like that. Chinning with Chin. Alright, let's see here. Chin hates Texas warning, longer redacted. Post by Clint Chinner. Clint Polar Chips.
How's Austin? Just gave up. Oh, it's fucking terrible.
Let's start with the pot.
The one positive is I'm looking forward to trying to visit back into LA.
Oh shit. So, I'm just going off what I heard, Danny. Okay, I keep my ear to the grindstone. Don't kill me, don't, yeah, I hear you, don't kill me. It's not looking good in Austin these days. Right? There's no condom.
Yeah. I mean, everything so far, we've been talking in our own group chat. Everything, it's like, I mentioned it before, it's like a curse. Like, this place is cursed. So many negative, bad things have happened. It's just, it's a bitch. Hopefully it turns around soon, but as of right now, it's fucking been terrible.
Right, so God doesn't
I mean, that's what happens a million.
Ultimately, again, it requires a fixed ladder in order to permit it for use to the B'nai Aliyah. And it's a
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you saying that. But think about this: me picking up boxes and seeing a freaking scorpion tail sticking out of a box for no damn reason, a giant spider,
For no reason.
for the
You guys
essence
drink
and
blue scorpion,
ultimately again the idea to use
I was thinking, like, Jin sees that, and he's, like, terrified. There's a scorpion in front of him, and then he hears, "Anybody see my scorpion? Can't find my scorpion." It's Papa, though. A poisonous scorpion that he keeps around. Never stings me. Stings Jin. Brian has to suck, or Nick has to suck out the venom out of his arm. No, it's defective. And squeeze it out of his neck.
Dude, you know, I hit my head multiple times on this stupid beam when we go up the stairs, and it hurt. And I stepped on a cord, ruined footage. Today alone, when everything was going perfect, I saw my MagSafe for my MacBook kind of slowly tick out of the place. Like, what the? How does that happen?
Ghost.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, something's going on here. You think ghost? And there's more to it. There's way more to it.
What happens if you don't have a kickstart on the site? Actually, since you know my life, even in the side place,
What is the more to it, Chin?
if you don't have
Going on with Papa, maybe. It's like, and he bleaches
also
his hair.
then this would be an area.
Something a bit funny. Like, if something you work with Brennan Shaw, terrible things happen to people in their life. Tragedies happen all the time. Some tragedy happens to you, right? Like you go to tell Brennan that you gotta take a day off to go to your fucking loved one's funeral, and you're about to say, Papa shows up with bleached hair.
Only a fixed line
And then you gotta.
but not
It's hard to deliver the news. Because you're about, I just found out my fucking someone died, and then but you can't say it because Papa is like wearing a hat that has like three bills. Like there's one here, one here, one here. And you're like, never mind. You try to tell Papa and Brian Kelly their problems. Yeah, Cal is the Jocko bit.
The pizza that goes into the water. The reason they ask one upon the other.
And sushi I had here, I told you guys, freaking, it looked beautiful, but it was absolutely terrible. Come on, dude.
The landlocked. Well, yeah, Texas is landlocked, right? Yeah, it is. So, it's not landlocked. Austin is landlocked. Yeah, okay, yeah. You're not going to have quality sushi as you did in California.
It's like, no, like,
it's not landlocked. It's not landlocked. We've established that it's not landlocked. Let's cut this part out.
it's far away, but it's here.
She had her Gulf of Mexico. No. Yeah, you're not. You're not.
I feel like they made sushi out of bluegills. Freaking other types of sunfish. Anyways, you guys talk.
Really, I mean, it sounds like he legitimately does not like being in Texas. Papa also says, like, this is the worst they've ever made. Sorry, being sarcastic.
God, we are.
It's probably an English thing. They do different things. Yeah. Bigger smash, bigger smash.
Just a little bit. Of a fixed ladder makes it like that. That is used both sides of the as well as the idea
Everyone just say bye. Everybody say bye.
Water makes it an area that is dominantly used by the Aliyah as well as by the Tefet, and therefore it does not really belong to, does not belong to the the difference is that it's not over for today. But just understand that we're including we have not installed the entire gate that we that both utilize the same water. That's talk about that in the shop. That's what we will do we began today with one simple move, which was going to focus on what's going to focus? Let's start with what we know. Our studio is all about two areas that both have to use of the common third. And what's the Shiloh? So no confusion. Who should be awarded use of that area? So let's go with what we know. Let's do a country. I hope it is like kind of area that they don't have use. So listen, obviously, you can make a example and walk. And they say, I'm not about that. Because it's nothing out because if you need to go to it, then everybody gets you to that extra area. What happens if they don't make you go to it? So let's say, we get you to that. So it depends. What does it depend on? Ease of out. So let's say, remember again, just to clarify our thing. So we'll talk lateral use. If one of the categories has usage through Pesach, and the other one utilizes it either through Ruach or then what? It was? It's the one that has lateral Pesach. That's easy. Once they say they get it, once they both of them Pesach, both of them lateral usage. One side of us. Okay, starts with everything. So look, where they're going to focus comes up is if one has Yuga, one has focus. The last says Yuga and official untouchable. More of the one that says that effort is close to the end of the Yuga, so by the one with most of the easier than an accurate. That's still and if the full entire season is, whenever again one customer is one has a result, which is so we spend the entire staff today trying to prove/disprove tool people. It turns out that a disprove tool, what they say, and at the end of the we started my focus at this tool, but the end of my focus and then tomorrow's class, you will use
Wow. Schultz was our road. Everybody was there on stage, dude. Schultz on stage? Called me Somalian 4 times. It's like a wizard over there. Oh, man.
Bet you that guy has no clue took this picture of DC because he took his shirt, his jersey off the head of DC. And he didn't realize DC owns this.
Damn. Block was a Kellen would know. Peace. Actually, I like spray out my name like a signature. Shout out to James. On your face, in your mouth, 3 laughs. Where you are, baby. Even inside you. Thanks, James. Cheers to the ship. Thanks to the cubic corks. That's Abraham. Voice actor. Of course, he has the intensity of the viral story of the year posted by Nathan Kaufman. This is what I wanted to see. That's why in the last episode I wanted to talk about Epstein. Oh shit! But I'm assuming that's what it is. That's the viral story. Yeah.
But it's also, did you see that CEO at the Coldplay concert?
Oh yeah.
So
We're all fighting it out. I'm the one I want. And I would have went in real life. Not that I want to, it's the great guy. Never mind. You're actually like me crying while you're doing it. I don't want to do this. Yeah. At the same time.
Or I'm always for no video.
he had to resign, right? He's out. So I know buddies that were with him and Rabbi, and they all go, thank God.
He can't see us on our
Well, you know, Bob is always that guy. Balls deep.
Inappropriate.
I didn't think he makes all these memes.
Haley thinks about it. Haley pulls back and
He's like, I love using Chelsea.
No. Haley covered Shiva. When Haley died, Shiva was destroyed.
He started that company. He's been doing shady shit. You know what I would say? When he finally resigned, they went, thank God, because it's an admin.
See, like, you know, that
Yeah, he's getting messages all the time.
but it wasn't a
He's running straight substitution. In LA. The guy that does ChatGPT, the guy who's like, it's not a big one. I still realize Bob was he's got to figure it out. He's such a miserable scumbag. Looks like 33 years old. The guy that he looks like he's got AI.
One year.
Yeah, that's a great book. Did you see Parasite?
The chef I picked up 7 years ago. Now we
Fuck
just
this
covered
guy.
up the news.
The newest one?
The
The one that won? It's in LA. I know, but it's a time where you know, Oscars even not won here, but that's a great book. No, but that's a great book. You were talking about Moonlight? Oh, it seems much. It's a great book. You know, Parasite. Oh, is it? He just assumes racism is the right call. So like that meme think about the flooded places are. Think about where you're going to be racist and not really nice way.
9 years and a combined time of no
Racist.
for 14
And now
years,
Abraham
Job
was
has
like,
given Shiloh 14 years, 9 years, Job has given
Abraham, I'm sure that you're happy now that you're siding with a guy that's just
Golden
you're
Oak. Also, remember again,
parasite shit
when
that
it
won't
came to
have
Noble
one
Gibbon,
off.
remember again what happened to Noble Gibbon. So, which Rabbi, you have political right and profiles, such a nothing that comes from that line, such a coming for all these. Such a nothing. It says that I'm not going to where do we go? I know that after Shiloh was destroyed, Travis, you know, Boston, I
You guys have never been like
because yeah, listen, this is kind of with Moshe and Seth himself, he has not yet come to the Menucha and the Nachum. The Nachum, Menucha means rest in the place. Nachum means Shiva. Menucha refers to Shiva. Nachala means Yerushalayim. The Rambam called them. They say, so why?
well, I have a black belt in the stuff that goes on Silicon Valley. You never heard of it. In Galactus, do you think honestly that you could make a noise come out of the broadcaster when people don't like the video? I'm doing what I do on purpose. You're telling me I'm married right now. So you told me that before. I don't remember. I got games.
That's the case. So why don't you go ahead? Why don't you go ahead? Catch our voice. Nice tsunami with nice food. Starting to start to post the shots, you know. My time will come that people don't know. I was just gonna say that nice machine has to be used by nobody, you know. I'm a little nice, I'm sorry, I'm saying that so therefore,
I mean, it's awesome. That it's just like you know, it's never gonna be funny. But I do pray to God because it would be funny. Yeah, no, now it would be hilarious. I wanted to do it again just like I want British shop. It becomes a thing where it's like, all right, you're known for you've ever done open mics. Maybe there's some people that do something. You get there's a guy that's crazy. The first time you see him, you're like, what? And then he does the same thing, and you're like, nice to do it. And then you're like, holy shit, I want like a few more times. Like, I want to see more things. It is
I'm going to get up on that.
yeah, you know, stuff like R.I.P. and he would watch. Chris Martin is my boy. Oh, Snoz and okay, post my administrative fun tab. Oh yeah, just thought of it. That is the worst picture. It is the worst picture ever. Yeah, that is insane. I like that they put her as the guy though. It's just one more insult. I tried to stand up for a bit in 8
What's permitted on
let's see.
in between those two periods wasn't very again. That's so very simple. We saw 2 days ago.
I mean,
It
sure,
has the
posted
4-week
by Brian.
about what you could do in a Bama Kitana and a Bama Kitona. So everyone will.
I guess she's gonna go spend the suntan on the porch. Maybe it's the first picture. It's a bunch of pictures they went to a circus. Oh yes, you know that.
What are
You
you
always know
offering
that. You're
on
an
those
Instagram
bumps?
guy.
Not my focus, the valves of my phone. We call
Yeah,
it
they told me that when she
by the
posted that
altar.
they were all.
And a blue shot.
They were like so happy when she posted that. Yeah, they were like, thank God, this guy is a
It has
monster.
to have bubbles. So bubbles.
All right, so this is
so
zero again. BC added it again.
No
You want to guess which shop is going to use here? This is approximately 10 days ago. So I don't think Daddy's number hasn't come out yet. Deuce Macchiato. Oh, that's what you guys said. Why not? Okay, yeah. Bet. Go along.
You say gimmicky submissions, are you referencing McKenzie?
That's also, yes. That's another guy. He didn't have the bit of a thought. He set it up. He could just jump. And then that's, you do not see a lot of guys with the it's actually very, very effective. You get my point. I'm just saying, the penalty for it is a point and or DQ. It's not, he's not intelligently defending. So, building height is intelligent defense. Do you think, what do you think? Do you think there's another one? Or just CFIP? I think I'm going to go CFIP again. Okay. Damn, I feel like there's something for defense. Or why are we doing here? Alright, let's see. Areas.
You know, it's something Joe Rogan has really never worked on at all, to be fair. We got Dana White reacting.
Shout out to BC Busey killing it. Boo this man! He should rehire BG Oaks and then we'll let him know his next Alright, let's see here. The guy's serious. His allegation is very long.
Just so you understand.
Let's see. This is the reason why
ultimately again the W
This is Tim Kennedy referring to what would you say, Gallup? Referring to Tim's done. Let's just let's not get off track here. So Tim is apologizing for elaborating things that one of the things he said when he did a podcast and he was playing with his dog, whatever, and they said, hey, you want a Bronze Star with a fee? And he said, yeah, and story. Yeah, shot it back. Guy, and he shot back. And dude, if a dog was attacked, chicken.
Menucha refers to
No, you're 100% right. I still, though, I like the idea of using that as an excuse. He's like, hey, you got, like, well, yes, I lied about cheating on you, but I was, like, betting our dough. if you had asked when our cute, beautiful dog that we would have to share one of his keeps if we break up, I would have
So
told you the truth.
Menucha, according to Rabbi Yehuda, is Shiloh. Nachalo is
I'm keeping the
Yerushalayim.
dog.
Makes sense.
And
So Ella l'madam Menucha is Yerushalayim. Nachalo is Shiloh. Ella Nachalo v'Menucha mi'boilei.
It
According
doesn't
to
make
the
any
Shimon, it
sense.
says that Menucha ultimately is Yerushalayim.
You said it.
And
It's not
Nachalo
like you
is
misheard
Shiloh.
them.
Moshe
Right?
Rabbeinu should have
You
said Ella
said that
Nachalo
you
v'Ella
got
Menucha.
LeBron start with Valor, but you
This is
didn't.
what it means to say.
Very easy.
לא מפי מנוחה ולא מתיזו, אלא אפילו לנחל
And
הגולם.
what people have to understand is, after that, people would always say, you want a bronze star with a face.
Most of them says, bus and always correct you as a that's the same way we're just talking to them by they're about to go in. What's the first stop for the how long are you going to go for? When you get to Gilgal, you set up so when you get to Gilgal, that Muslim will not have the status of the Gilgal. Not only that, it's going to even have the status of Nachala of Judah. You must have that that both Menucha and Nachala both are referred to.
Special fractions of direct participation, combat with the enemy of the United States.
Or even vice versa, or that Menucha is Yerushalayim and Nachala is Shiloh. And you could sit ala Menucha di ala Nachala. See what I'm saying? If you accept the fact that Menucha and Nachala are trying to do different things, then what? And most of them are talking about two different places. Shiloh is a focus on the about the Shiloh refers to
Hilarious. Your hair is literally suggested to you as I came into your apartment. This
Menucha Nachala
came into your apartment. That was the first thing you said hi. No, like you done to bleach your hair. Yeah, I was like, are you done to bleach your hair? As you're walking up, you're making a bit about it. You literally was the first thing to say. But we also suggested, it was at the on the Patreon, we suggested that be careful when we're saying it to the public because they're going to say yes. I know they want us to do it, but I mean, it's probably, I suggested that we watch The Gringo Poppy for 24 hours straight. So, like, I think we calculated that that's 55 times all day long, Saturday at noon to Sunday at noon. And, like with the chat, it would be live and all that, but it's like a Mr. Beast kind of thing. These are the things I think of. I thought those are kissy faces. I would enjoy it. I wish that was my, if I was my job, I'd be the happiest man on earth. You clock in, you watch Gringo Poppy all day long, clock out, go home, watch Gringo Poppy again. I gotta learn the whole thing too. We need you to watch the Gringo Poppy for 24 hours. Oh yeah. He wants us to talk about this so you don't wind up at Epstein. But I'm okay as long as you join the Patreon. So, should we... I don't want to ask because obviously they want us to do it. You can do a poll. It doesn't matter. It's going to be not if we should do it or not, though. It's going to be will we survive 24? Because when I did the first 10 minutes of the Gringo Poppy, also on the Patreon, it was difficult to do, and I questioned, doing it. That's honestly one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And I got a bronze star with a B for that. But when I did it, first date. Oh my bad, I don't know. I don't know. I think they. Oh, I didn't know the first part. Yeah. I mean, literally got that medal. But like when I did it, and I'm happy that people enjoyed it. The first video was public, and it got comments stating it wasn't enough. I needed more lines. Butter with Liam's no way you make it past 2 hours. Now I feel like I want to do it. It's a challenge. I can do that. It would be the easiest I've ever done. 24 hours. No, I'm talking about 24 hours. Obviously, people would have to bring me food and drinks and stuff like that. Maybe DoorDash sometimes. If the chat could DoorDash, people in chat we trust can DoorDash to a location we give you. Accept that. Okay, so 15% safer. We need to get Goonies Rolex so he can dumify fully. Yes. Yes. Dave is thinking like everyone should be thinking. Or let's go with more.
So what happens?
Engine bravery under fire. The V device is attached. The Bronze Star medal. It's a ribbon distribution from a Bronze Star warrior.
So let me give you the. Can I give it to you? I actually looked at this very carefully. A Bronze Star is kind of like, so a lot of people get Bronze Stars. Even lawyers get Bronze Stars in the military, from what I understand. It's almost like some. I've heard Special Forces guys say it's almost like a participation. You get it for good conduct as well. A V. So a V is when you have demonstrated valor in combat. It is a combat medal. Okay, it says right. One of the things you'll see is combat medals. Yeah. Okay. So a V device. Sometimes you can be awarded a silver star. Look this up. I think. And it'll be demoted as a silver Bronze Star with a V device. When you get an award for valor, you have to have two corroborating witnesses, expert witnesses who were there and saw it. Okay. So the thing about the Special Forces, Tim actually said he's about 8 years ago on a podcast, he said that, and then we should say that he was introduced as somebody with a V device, I guess, and he did correct the record several times.
It feels like Brian's describing to you. He's like, he did say he hasn't found his DNA. I'm not sure if you want to fight him. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what you should probably be telling me. For about 3 years, they've been doing a show for 10 minutes a week. Watching us do this.
Because again, it's hours.
Shop the whole time. He's like, what is TPOS? They search and Google search. It stands for what? 10 minutes of shop? With the V device?
Okay, so it was a time he said he's got to take responsibility for it, which he has. That's what he's. Because at the end of the day, if you said it, you said it. My thing with this is,
let's go back to Tim's. Before you
I want to take full unequivocal responsibility for a serious mistake. Over the years, I made public statements and gave interviews in which I unintentionally misstated aspects of my military service. Most notably, I applied directly that I had no word of the That is not true. There is no excuse for it. I never received an honor. I deeply regret never suggesting otherwise. That kind of recognition is sacred. It represents extraordinary courage under fire, acts that risk or cost lives. To those who truly earned it, to their families, brothers, and I offer my sincere and direct apologies. When I say disrespect the service, I take full ownership of that. I was young when I said, I was
Prepare for the screen or pressure the cable in. That does all. I should know better. Integrity is not situational. I put up stands like I represent. To amend military and veteran communities, especially those who serve combat lost people love. I am deeply sorry. I know that I've done many of you now. You had a direct to more from me. I did not. This apology is not the end. It's the beginning. I committed to rebuild trust and reflection. There's no accountability on more service. This represent myself too. Service away to elevate the what I actually did from now on. My words become the truth of learning respect. I understand that words alone don't kill the word or restore trust. Only time and action. Thank you those who helped me. Help me accountable. I will do my best to honor that accountability from this point.
No, let me say this before you go, B. So what's going to happen is the government, the military, are going to look into Tim's actual accomplishments. This is what's going to happen. So this is where you get something up, Tim. They're going to look into it,
right?
and they'll reveal some of it. Hopefully, they talk about
The ultimate sign of respect and achievement in life is
the
one
Gemara says
of
as
your
follows.
friends
So remember
reads out
again, if you
your
go to
apology
simple,
on
the
the
Pashat
podcast.
Pshat Hanamadalit,
That's what I'm
which
hoping
is
for
that
someday.
Menucha
I'll
refers
have
to
some kind of
Shiloh,
apology that
Nachala refers to
Miguel
Yushalayim.
or Othman
First,
will
it
have
is
to
a very
read.
important halachic concept which comes from that.
I do.
Telling them that Bamos will be ushered in Menucha and Nachala. But what? In between Menucha and Nachala, what's the halacha? Bamos are
What's
permitted.
up, guys?
So that was a very important halacha that
How are you
drove
doing?
almost everything
What are we
for the
doing?
last 4 blocks.
I'm gonna ask you a random question I've never asked anyone before. How
Right?
many
So
chicks
that,
do you guys
that
fuck?
drove a lot
Put
of
your
our
number in the
conversation
chat.
over the last
How
couple
many
of
chicks
days.
that you fuck?
If you entertain the
Put
possibility
your number in the
that
chat
Menucha and
now.
Nachala was
How many chicks do you fuck?
then I'm
LPG27.
stuck. Because then what it's telling me
That's a
is,
fucked up thing you wrote.
well, actually, I don't know
Put
what
them in
it's
the.
telling me
Put how many
about
chicks you fuck
Hector
in the
Bubbles,
chat.
not permissibility of using
Rabbi,
bubbles.
can you guys read my golf resignation letter?
Mishnah Lamanda was Yerushalayim.
Damn, that's
So
fine.
according to the people, it says that Menucha Nachala
Dude, Gerardo
refers to
should have written
Yerushalayim,
like a
right?
resignation
Menucha
letter after
refers
he
to the
got
fact that it's
fired.
the place
That
of
would
where
be
the are
hilarious.
rested.
If you don't know,
Nachala is
Gerardo
the
was
eternal
fired
portion
from
of
the golf
Klal
course.
Yisrael. So
And yet,
about
he still thinks it's a
Menucha
clever
Nachala both
answer
refer to Yerushalayim. What does that tell you?
for
That,
how many chicks you
that
fuck.
all the way
Because that's
until the
also the
building of the
number
Beis
that Bob
Hamikdash.
would
Right?
pick,
Then what I was saying, remember,
and it's the number
building of the Beis
that
Hamikdash
Gassel Puig. Oh, shit.
is almost like 4
Oh, yeah, MNXT.
5 years from the time I saw it. So 14 plus 57 plus
7
69.
chicks, that's
So
good.
whatever
That's
that amount is, that's the amount of time.
Don't get
until
off track
Probably
now,
someone had
Kenny.
a built
What
this
were we talking about?
So
I
it's
already
telling you
forgot. I
guys
have
that both
grapes.
this Menucha and Nachala
Kelsey
was
says
like
0.
referred to Yerushalayim. I said, then what? Then what?
Cooney, do
Then
you guys like
bubbles
the
are
more
permitted
relaxed
all
nap?
the way
Yeah,
until
dude.
the time
The
of
schedule is better
It's like,
because there's more
that's
clips to
the
watch.
for sure.
So,
So I said, if you do that,
you know,
then
we're
halacha
recording
l'maisa,
every day.
you just dramatically
Every day.
change history. Right?
Now
Because
we
you just
record
kind of
3
had
days.
the Senegal show
Which is a lot,
went into itself for
but it's also
430
not very
years.
much.
Ultimately,
And it's
again,
also the biggest question is always how do we fit in there? Jordan's apartment, how do we fit in that thing?
431. Okay.
Yeah, the songs will. I try to get the songs back.
So the idea is if you go in there, if you start the whole Yisrael, both for Yerushalayim,
We argue
then
with the team a
halacha
lot.
l'maisa, they're using Bamos
And
all
it's
the
like,
way
you know, you
until
go back and
the
forth
Beis
with the
Hamikdash,
team,
which
the team
actually
makes
says
some good
Gemara
points,
helps
and
us
then
with
they're mad at you because you blame them for everything.
Vayikach
So
Manoach
I don't know
Hashem
the songs again. It's just,
That's
we took a break.
Vayal ala tzor
I kind of
Hashem.
want to do songs that aren't shot, more like they're about specific things. Same thing, but
Right, the
about
birth of
different
Shimshon.
stuff.
Also, remember again,
What's it called?
read
You know, it's dangerous
Shimshon's mother
peeing.
told by the mother that she
Because then people are like, did you wash your hands?
that man,
So I
and
need
then
you to
what
do your
happens? Then what happens? Her husband doesn't totally believe the story. Husband sees the mother. Husband goes.
But I wanted to know I watched them, dude.
I will say that was the time supposed to be a given.
I'm a songbird.
And Manoach, Shimshon's father is building a baba. Yeah, up until now, that's very problematic for us. Why? Because there's no private baba. Because when Shiloh was standing, was Manoach able to build an altar? Oh, now
I pissed in the sink and then I washed my hands.
Ultimately, refers both to Yerushalayim. That means bamos are permitted for the
It would have been funny if you had written that resignation letter to the golf course.
440. 440. If you all die for the entire 440 years. Notice that bamos are permitted. Then understand how Noah built. Understand. Ultimately, again,
That sort of bird stuff.
that both refer to Shiloh. That both refer to Shiloh. So that's certainly again that
I
Bamos
feel like
are
it would
also
make a
times
clutch if we
Shiloh.
came in this
And
week.
how was Manoah a bum to
What's it called?
after hearing about the miraculous birth of the son?
Oh
So
yeah.
says, Horaz.
It's always tough. It's
Manoah's
like
case is an exception.
because that stuff is happening so fast in the Baba verse. We did. You know, it's like, well, can we do that song since it's relevant? Like when that fucking band did a, they said Blockbuster. What was that band?
So again, apparently the Malach tells you.
And again, you know, like I gotta get over this kind of shit. But I was angry that they didn't even say anything when we did it.
Ton up.
It's like we did it. Fucking say, okay, you guys say something. I'll say it.
They
Yes,
taught
more
according
cowbells.
with Rashi.
Jasmine, you don't even know what cowbell is.
You
You don't know what you're asking for.
Rashi was of the opinion.
You don't know what you knows who you are.
He taught that both
You're gonna ask for cowbell, and you're not gonna like what
referred
you
to
get.
what's like in
It's
Shiva
gonna
that
be
you smoke. They were teaching in accordance with the Mishnah by Yochai.
Christopher
This
Walker.
Simona, how do you
I
remember
do
this?
cowbell. I do
Gabra
cowbell.
like that.
Her head explodes.
The one man was able to go ahead and convince the other. So
That's
now
right.
you're going to show us
Find out that he's not
Sure,
sure.
that wouldn't lie.
just so you should know. Again,
Yeah,
obviously it's my
that's so
favorite.
fun. That's such a
And
funny
it's
analogy, as if Superman or Batman had lied about Valor. If Batman was playing with his dog, he would lie.
Which is Nucha is
Batman
Shiva.
probably would. It's funny. That's hilarious. But can you imagine, like, you're hanging out with Batman,
Bummers
and
are
you're like,
forever.
man, Batman's so cool. And he's like, hey, by the way, I was in Vietnam. And you're like, you're in Vietnam.
Bummers are permitted.
Ron, start with you.
During Yom Kippur, bummers are
I
permitted.
fucking shot. Superman's like, yeah, I was in the war and I was just killing everyone. I didn't know who I was killing. You're like, that doesn't sound like Superman. Calvo was the star of the show. Yeah. I'm gonna play this. Calvo took out Elizabeth Marsden. Where is she?
This was.
She's pissed herself laughing somewhere.
It's
It's hard for me to like. I know I like doing Calvo, but it's hard for me to believe that Calvo is really like this. It's so redacted. Yeah, it's pretty redacted. So I'm like, I just don't know if you guys actually want Calvo. I don't do.
Time of, let's say,
I don't know if they do.
Petrobamos. And
I want to know if Calvo would be good on stage. I still want to kind of try Calvo. There's only one way to find out. A lot of stuff that we talk about, or at least I talk about. Have I done it yet? Not in back, man. Someone has got to keep the ideas. Where's Janae? Janae's got to reach out. I got to get her in soon.
And I love the one. Back
up.
But it
So I'm going to chat with her and watch the video.
You'll find out you're actually finding Batman, which is still pretty fucking good. That's what's
trying.
Whoa.
When Bummels were committed,
happening.
sanctified. Then
No.
Bummels were forbidden.
What?
But you offered it up at a time when Bummels
No,
were
woman, for us and prudent for you and I civilians is to not comment on any involved in this military stuff. I talked about
I'll die on a hill for Tim Kennedy.
Yeah, me too. I love it.
Now, when it comes to the nooks and crannies of military, I have to just find out what a fucking V is. I don't know that lingo. I've never experienced anything. I don't have a background.
That's how I feel. It's like
I talked about it.
And you offered them up, you offered up
we watch a man with graves and investigators show us clips of Bubba before she woke up. That's a
the
good point, I
offering
guess.
took place when Bumbles were prohibited. So the mission of
You guys are trying to take down Superman, and what's gonna unfold is you're like, holy shit, he's not Superman, he's fucking Batman, which is still pretty fucking impressive.
I would say this about Tim is I know disability, and I've known Tim a long time as you have, and I've spent a lot of time with Tim.
I know Tim as a civilian, not a war fighter. I know Tim as a professional athlete.
Yes.
For very long.
Yes.
I've seen him in both aspects.
And I think you would agree. This is me going hard to pay for Tim because he's my friend, and this is who I am. I've never seen that guy do any. I'm telling you, when the cameras aren't on and nobody's looking, I have personally seen with my own eyes and with my own ears heard him go so far out of his way for people, and you'll never hear about it, especially people who are at risk of doing things.
That you want to vouch for you character. Like Brian Callen telling people how great you are. It's I'd rather have some random guy in the street talking about me.
Self-harm or worse. Tim's done. Tim has. I mean, he doesn't want me to do this. He's bad. He doesn't want me to do this.
So my script on Rabbi says, one second.
It's just like exactly the Louis C.K. It's never the friends you want to stick up for you. It's always whatever version of Brian Callen is in your life that's like, he's actually great. Fuck that. That's how I know Scrabble Please is a big fan right there. Why doesn't anyone go soft in the paint? Cody broke both his wrist blades. He goes soft. Yeah, I got scars, daddy. You can't see the scars. They being killed. I got surgical scars on my wrist. You can't go softer than that. Can you though? Broke both my wrists, dude. Yeah, not even
Vamos sir. You offered it up outside. You would have that should be
want me to do this? I have to just admit.
When Bamos were permitted. The shafat, the hell of the shas, the sir habba. I was like, you checked it, and you offered it up. When Bamos are in Ba'asay, Bamos are safe, in Ba'asay. So once I got they were talking about over here. So yet, what do you see?
Speak on this. I'm not going to say the other stuff. I'm just going to speak on this.
And you offered it up.
Whatever he said, he's going to be held accountable to. There are a lot of these guys, these Delta guys, this guy, Tucker, whatever, Brett Tucker. He was an A squadron guy. I'm not fucking getting involved in that. These motherfuckers have risked their lives. They went through that. You guys are smart. I am stepping out of that. I'm not gonna defend him on that. I'm not gonna do any of that. From what the things that I have seen with his generosity and what he's done for people who are really at risk of taking their own life. I have not only lent my very
consecrated
lame
vamos a permitted.
hand
Já
that,
querer,
whether it was and seeing, thing on suicide. But I'm not in a position to talk about this. It's a sacred subject, but I have seen that man go out of his way, including get in his truck and drive places for a very long time to take care of somebody. And nobody knows about it. Nobody's just about the floods. Listen. We're all complicated as human beings.
66. You're only in violation of laws are safe, but not cards.
Last time I saw Colin, this guy was on Jeremy.
You are high cards. You are now effectively.
Callan would give this speech. You know what's sad about Callan? Is if he was on the fucking OnlyFans show. Remember that OnlyFans show he was on? Jerkbait. Yeah, like that show. He would literally say the same shit on Jerkbait. He would fucking. If they asked about Tim Kennedy now, Jerkbait, he'd be like, let me tell you about Tim. And veteran suicide.